Alright. Dude, why am I not already connected? Why am I not already connected to all my chats? It's only been like 1 week, okay? Why is it taking so long to connect? Okay, it's successfully connected. There. What about other places, huh? Accounts, you're not connected there. Now we gotta. Now, where you going, Snow? Huh? Who said you could leave? Who said you could leave? Hmm? You are not free from me, Snow. Uh, Connect. Uh huh. And then we got one more to connect to. Yeah, dude? You're chilling? Alright, that's all connected. We're good here. Do not try to eat my hair. I know that you want to do it. I know you're gonna try to eat my hair, dude. Tana. Hey, Tana. Um, what are you doing? You're gonna fall. All right, this is good. This is good. This can go here. Switch that over. Say hello, Snow. Say hello. Don't be rude. You're being rude. Why are you being rude? Find myself some nuggets, a bit of the weekend junk food. Hell yeah, dude. We had a little bit of pizza yesterday from a new place that we've never had before. That was great. Here, come on, buddy. You are free. You are free to roam. Well, in this room at least. And that was great. Why are you throwing tomatoes at me? Rude. I'm gonna go downstairs, get tomatoes, and throw them at you. Okay. You know, I probably should have installed the game. That would have been a good idea. So we may slightly lag. Probably should have installed the game. Um, yeah, we're gonna be lagging a little bit while this is installing. You cannot throw my two of those tomatoes in there. I bought. Okay. Heck is Manor Lords, and why is this a download stream? Listen, we're gonna pull up anime again so we can get DMCA'd, Slindo, just like the old times. I forgot to download it. Manor Lords is like a city builder, but it also has like a standing army that you can create. So it's like Banished, but with an army. Hello, Snow. Hello? Hello? That's my drink? Hello? Dude, that day when I realized that I was live, I still think about that all the time. And then I was just like, I like spilt like fried, like stir fried ramen on my lap during that stream. So I'm just like digging in my fucking. Looks like I'm digging in my crotch because like I spilled food on me. The camera is so red. Yeah, it is. That's a good point. Why is it so red? Um, My face is still red though. Yeah, you were trying to get my attention for like a good like easily like 10-15 minutes. Snow, get back from me. No, you can't go back there. Psst. No. No. You're gonna knock this over and break it. Glass. We're being a ham. Move this over here. Automatic white balancing. Ah, now we're yellow. I'm thinking like right there. Right there. Oh god, it's maybe real white. That's very blue. I think a little too. I think it's like the colors are a little too cool on there. Last message I saw from on TikTok was, "I know what it is." Starting 1 hour late, game not even installed. I swear I installed it last night, but I guess I was just too tired. I forgot. Yeah, that's better. This is a better color. Good enough. He's white. Thought you were an orange man this entire time. Newsflash, you're white? Wait a second. What? What are we at? 12%? Ah, it's not too bad. We are like low in frames, but like it's not low enough to make me drop. I'm sure the quality just went down. So how's everyone been? Dude, okay, hold on. I got something to show you guys. So I was playing D&D yesterday because I played D&D on Thursdays with a group, ongoing group for a long time. We played multiple different campaigns. And this picture? Yeah. And so I got a story to tell. So we were going into the Hells. And we one of the party members and two others went to go visit his abuela, his grandma. And she's like real, like his character and his grandma is like real old school Mexican. So she made chicken feet necklaces as protective wards for us to go into there. And my character is a naive warforged that has lost most of his memories, so he acts childlike. I also based him off Vivi, if you could see the Vivi portrait here, and its name is Vivi's name right here is an anagram to his actual name. It's just reworded. So, and now I'm playing Friday with my property with the pizza delivery guy. You should start setting up alarms, electricity nets. So I don't know. My character doesn't know what the hell a chicken feet necklace is supposed to do, right? So he just thinks it's food. So, or at least might think it's food. So I rolled a self-imposed wisdom check to know whether or not like this is clearly like a necklace ward that to be used for us that maybe has some kind of cultural significance, or it's food. So I roll a nat 1. I have a -1 in wisdom modifier, so it was a 0. I went to eat it, and 2 of the party members went to go stop me from eating it. So they rolled a 10 and a 15, and then he's like, all right, make your roll. I made my roll, and I critted that shit. So I ate the chicken feet necklace. So hopefully nothing attacks me because I'm the only one who doesn't have one now. When we play again next Thursday. Wait, next Thursday? I don't actually think we're playing this campaign. One of our guys, he's like a paramedic slash does firefighting stuff. So he's like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks on, 2 or 3 weeks off kind of guy. And those days line up to be on Thursdays. So I think he got called in on an extra week next week. So we won't see what the results of me doing this and possibly getting attacked for a while. My Warforged brother. Yeah, I character's a lot of fun because it's the first time I've ever played a wizard. I don't have a lot of like spells though. Like I need more, but like man, that shit is expensive. It's real expensive. So like it's also set in a modern campaign, so it's like there's like the idea of the world is that it's set in California, like the Los Angeles area, and what's happening is that like rifts are happening all over, and it's fusing like Faerun with us. Like so like some areas where there was nothing now have cities of elves and drow, things like that, you know, where there used to just only be like a single manor lord or manor that held, you know, whatever. Now it's surrounded by an entire city, and the manor is not where it used to be because it's like a vampire manor, so he's like moving and concealing it, stuff like that. And then like some of our players are turning into different D&D races. So like one of our players is turning into a fairy. One player died and resurrected, and he's called I think he's like a living dead, where he's like he wasn't like brought back correctly, so like he sleeps weird. He has like cracks in his body that light comes out through. One of our guys has been reincarnated several times. So he started as a human, and he was an orc. He was something else. Now he's like a sea elf. He has like this it's a yo-yo where his soul goes into kind of like a philanthropy for a lich. He's a barbarian Warforged, and my group didn't really know Warforged, and they gave me a boon as bomb as heart because it fits the robot. You know, I was actually considering, I didn't, for my Warforged, for like his ability to live, and that number when it got to 0 would be he explodes like in a massive explosion. And the number, like I would just come up, let's say it'd be 3,000. And so what I would do is anytime that I casted a level 1 spell or higher, it would take a point off of that 3,000. So when I eventually went to 0, a massive explosion would happen. And I was considering doing that, but I didn't end up doing it and telling the DM that I wanted to do that. Because like, and my character would know. So it's like when I like in a spot, like maybe I can hold off on using big spells. And I was like thinking that like maybe I could put myself in a situation where like my character does a self-sacrifice for the party, but haven't decided to do that. Or I could still add it in. Oh, my Warforged has a stomach. He installed it himself because he wants to eat food. Because everyone else eats food. And he doesn't understand why he doesn't eat food, really. So he wants to join in on people, so he gave himself a stomach that like breaks down food. What else has happened in that campaign? Oh, a lot of our characters have really weird sleeping routines. Not because that's just how they made their character. That's just how their characters race does sleep. So like we have like the elves, right? They only sleep 4 hours or meditate for 4 hours. I go. Oh, it's dripped coffee on me. I go into a motionless state, and I'm not unconscious. It's more like a power down state, and I can still see and hear stuff. We also said that we can talk. I could talk to people, even though, like it doesn't say that I can or say that I can't. We just put it in because it's funny. And we have another player, a very similar thing, because he's like the weird living undead thing, where like his body becomes stiff. So, like he doesn't really sleep. He just like stiffens up. So like he could just be standing on his bed asleep. And there's like a bunch of stuff like that. So like even when we go to sleep, like we just have like funny conversations. Like when they were talking about going to one of the characters' grandma's house. Dude, how much coffee do I have in my fucking dripping down on me? And we're like, well, we can't move because if we like get out of the state, right, we don't get rest. But I was like, you guys got a dolly? Just book me up on the dolly and bring me with you. I'm like, as long as I don't move, I'm still in my sleep state. I can still talk. I just, I can't go anywhere. Essentially what it was for me. Every time I got downed, I roll a D100 to see if I blew up. Ooh. Teammate fucking Muna turned into a mutant and ate me. I exploded all up inside him. Interesting choice of words. What are we, 45%? We're almost there, dude. We're almost halfway there. Okay? Almost halfway there. I love the little like crit fails and then crits that just add like a little bit of just like I love the dice system. I remember one time I was playing, I think, a rogue, and we were in a labyrinth, and there was like a gym, and I wanted my character, I wanted him to get it and have no one see. So I slide a hand to the gym, and beforehand, like as a joke, I was just like yoink, and then I rolled crit. No. I love little stuff like that. I also used to have on that character, I had a cat that I would use to store stuff because it was like the cat from Final Fantasy 14. If you've ever seen it, let me see. Cat Final Fantasy 14. Like the big fat one, yeah, like the mount. So I had this. That's a low quality picture. That's also low quality. That's okay. Yeah. So I had this was like my pet. I would use, and I made it so that he would able to store stuff. So he was kind of like a bag of holding, and that he would just follow me around. And unless we went into somewhere dangerous, I would leave him outside. He would also appear whenever I needed him. I'd be like, "Yeah, where's he at?" And then like he would like come out of a bush, just this gigantic cat. Yo, can you just open the image so I can zoom in? There we go. This boy. Trash downloaded, weak gamer rates. It probably would have been downloaded already if I was not live. I imagine. I had one character I made to be a cat girl for Final Fantasy, but she was an alcoholic war vet with PTSD. Damn. That reminds me of one character I made that was also like a war veteran. And one character that was with me when we were traveling to one area. We were traveling for like a few weeks. He was a follower of Helm, and he like a devout follower. So he talked about Helm all the time. And eventually when we met up, we were like in a caravan going somewhere with other people now, like more party members. He started going off about Helm again, and so I was like, my character stares out the window and thinks of happier times, like war. Like, because he hated hearing him go off about Helm so bad, he would rather think about war. What? Yeah. Like, he really emphasized how much his character talked about Helm, and I was like, nah, we've been talking about Helm for 2 weeks. Nope, I'm in this caravan, I'm zoning out. Essentially, yeah. I'd rather think about the other traumatic time. Oh my! I think my stream just cut out. It went all the way to 0 for a second. That's what I get for not downloading it before. No, yeah, it's going back up, but I can see that it's hitting 0 sometimes. So it's probably going to end up getting slightly delayed. That would be sometimes. Me all the time. And then I regret it. Nope. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying my experience. Yeah, that would be bad. It'd be an actual official one, or whatever they call. It still falls off. No, yeah, but it's like it's an official but not official one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the official, not official one, and then it'll progress to the official one. Final one. Yeah. This one. No. Right now you're on the unofficial official. Then you'll be on the official, and then you'll be on the get fired. Yeah. What are we at? 63%, dude? We're almost there. Almost 2/3 of the way done. What other D&D stories? Homebrew characters? You ever like looked at the wiki D&D 5 or any, this doesn't matter, whatever edition, like homebrewed characters? They're so dumb and ridiculously OP because people don't know how to like build around like action economy and like what is and isn't allowed with certain things. And so they'll just like build these characters that are just like wild, and you're like, this is so ridiculously OP. Telling me my character can do like 3 things on their action. It's like that's not what's supposed to be allowed. I remember one time I was doing I was DMing, and I was running one, and I used a D&D homebrew, like as a DM, well, not a DMPC, as an adversary, for them to fight. And it was called just because I thought it was funny, it was called the Cuisineer. So it was basically a person who was very good at cooking, and it became his class. And so he could make food that would heal you, and then he fought with like a chef knife and a pot lid. And when he hit you with the pot lid, he could also stun you if you failed your con save for that round, and then like a whole bunch of other stuff. When they defeated him, I let him then keep some of his things that allowed them to do that. He had a cookbook on him, so it's like if they spent time cooking and making his things, like they were kind of like health potions, but weaker. Like only feel like I had like 3 HP each, and it would take your turn, or it would be a bonus action. Best chip variety box next to the baked chips. Oh, the fiery mix? Yeah. Yeah. I I'm all for the spices. What's up, dude? How you been? I've been good. I've been good. Like we still need like to organize stuff, but like we've been real lazy and haven't done really any organizing. So like the place is like still kind of all over, as you could see from the stack of crap on top of the box. No, really, it's not really cups in here that need to be taken down. It's like I need to clear off one of the shelves, and I want to bring it up and just have it in here, so that we can have a shelf of cups. That because we always are like, you got a cup, you got a cup, just have a shelf of cups. What? Evil genius? You said, I'm inherently evil because I'm white. Damn.
You're like, can't even fight it. I'm kidding. You're not evil.
The secret ingredient is 10 healing potions in my life savings. Good lord. Like, so, how do we make these? First, you pour a healing potion in, which is like 1d4 plus 1. How much does it heal us for? Only 3. I was like, what? Basically, it was like he got so skilled at the art of cooking and everything that revolves around cooking, and I loved it because I love cooking. That like he enhanced his entire being around cooking. There are like crazy classes in there. There's like one that's like the Gravity Warrior is a very OP class. I didn't play it myself, but one of the members I play with often has talked about when he played a Gravity Warrior. And it was very strong. I played a jumper and that like the from the movie Jumper, so like a guy who could like teleport around. So it was basically like a teleporting rogue that could do extra damage on top of like sneak damage. That was pretty strong and really cool though, because I always really liked the Jumper movie. I wish they made more Jumper movies, but I don't think the Jumper actually was like a box office hit or anything. Just like I don't think Chronicle was like a box office hit because they only made one, but I loved it. Jumper and Chronicle, we can watch them. They're really good. I watched. I don't know. I don't know who I watched Jumper with. I want to assume it's probably just my family. It was on TV or something. But Chronicle, I went and saw with Tramal. And I remember I remember one time, like when we were there, like he went to the bathroom or something, and then like the employee came up and was like, it was like a drive-in. And he's like, "Oh, you got to turn your lights off." And it was Tramal. So I was like, "I don't know how to turn his fucking lights off," because he has little lights that popped up in his car. So I was like, "I don't know how to turn them off," and there was no real off for them. When I asked him, he had to like to have the car on with the radio. He had to like pull out like some towels to put over his lights because it was like going on the projector. Oh, that was good. I wish there was more because it was a cool like story. But I don't know where they would have gone from the ending. Like I don't know if they would have just like repeated the story or like something else would have happened. Okay. Yeah, I totally did that. What are we at? 70%, dude. We only got 22% left. 22. Only half hour has gone by. Easy. A professional? Yeah, extremely professional. I would have done this off stream. Probably would have took like 15 minutes, 10 minutes probably. Yeah. I never made you the lemon thing. I gotta do that today. My coffee is cold. No. I like it to be a little warm when I make hot coffee.
Oh.
Like, now it's cold. If it was started cold, like an iced coffee, that'd be fine. Yeah, so it's not cold. It's just not hot anymore at all. What else has happened? Oh, I don't know if I ever told this story on stream. At least I probably did, but it was like weeks ago. Our old landlord tried to screw us out of $250 and try to say that we left the carpets dirty and mess and smelly, even though we had spent 6 hours or even 4 or 5 hours cleaning before we left, vacuumed multiple times. Now we didn't shampoo the carpets. There was only one room that had carpets in it, but she had said that our cats had like peed all over them, but our cats had never peed in the room, and their litter box wasn't even in there, and they always had access to be able to leave the room. And like we were in there cleaning it, and there was no smell at all, and we had not been there for probably like 6 hours. And so she tried to like get us $250 out of our deposit for a cleaning fee. And so we asked, so like, hey, we need an itemized receipt for this then. To see if she was even telling the truth, like if she had got someone to come and clean it and had to pay $250. And then she was like, oh yeah, I'll get that to you. And it's like, no, we need it today because today's the last day. So you can give us the itemized receipt today, or we just take you to court for the $250 that you're trying to steal from us. And she was like, I sent you the $250 now. Stop leaving in. You're harassing me. I don't ever want to talk to you again. And it's like, okay, buddy. Clearly you were trying to screw us over if this is how you react when we're like, oh no, we're not good with this. Send us now or we're going to have to go to court over the $250 because it's past the day that you said you would give it back. So it's like, give it us to today or see you in court whenever our small claims court would be. And yeah, and then she tried to try to claim that we're harassing her and to never talk to her again, and then tried to shame us, but it's like we know you're fucking lying. That was wild. And then yeah, Steph replied. I posted about it on Twitter, I think, with the screenshots of the text message. Steph replied, "I hope you have the day you deserve." And then she just replied, "LOL." And it's like, dude, like, what's your problem? Like, you try to screw us. You got mad when we're like, no, we're not gonna let you screw us. You know, and then you because we had took videos, we had took pictures of when we moved in and of when we left. And she even said like, good job, looks super clean. And like, we cleaned that shit, dude. When I was doing the carpets with a vacuum, it filled up like 2.5 times before like nothing was getting picked up anymore. Like, the carpets were dirty, but like we vacuumed the fuck out of those carpets. There was no more shit coming up. They were hella clean. And then like other stuff, like we fixed up stuff before we left too. Like we repainted over stuff. You don't even need to paint stuff. Technically damaged, extremely minor damage to paint is falls within wear of tear of tenants, but we did it anyways. I went and spent like $10 to buy filler in case there were any scratches, paint, and a brush. It was like less than $10. The brush was like 97 cents or something, which was like really crappy brush because the bristles would come out and I'd have to pick them out. It made me realize maybe I should buy a more expensive brush next time if I ever have to do this. And we like fixed everything up, and it's just like, I don't know. I think a lot of people get into property management, you could say. It's not really property management for our last landlord. And they have no idea what they're getting into. They think it's just like, oh, money will come to me and I won't have to do anything. And it's like, you really should be doing something. Like, she didn't live there. She had us and then a whole nother family in one room, which like, I mean, they got out of like a bad situation and they had like 2 kids and 2 adults in like one master room. And it was like, dude, like that's, and that's got to be rough. Like, like to have that many people in one room. Um, but so it's like, yeah, she had two different tenant groups. And like even the most minor issues, when we would talk about like, hey, we don't have any parking because we had parking permits. There's literally no parking. What are we supposed to do? Because we couldn't park in the garage because she had a bunch of crap in there that she didn't take. She said she was going to take it all, and then she didn't. And then she said she couldn't afford it, and that there just was going to stay there. And it's like, so you can leave your crap in here and cause like a tiny inconvenience for us, or make a problem that cannot exist. But when we had our stuff in there for 1.5 weeks, while we were taking stuff, like it was going down over those like 1 week, she went and like told us to clean it out faster. And it's like, what the fuck do you see us doing? We just moved all this shit. We're working and unpacking every day. I don't know, I think a lot of people they don't understand when they get into like that industry, like you do any kind of landlording or property management, especially if you don't live on the property, like what you should be doing to like be a good landlord or a good to your tenants. I'm real happy. Like the place that we live now is great. I like it a lot. Like we've had no issues at all. It's been fantastic. But man, the last lady we were with, I'm glad we're not there anymore. I liked the place overall. Like it was decent. I hated the people around us. All the people that lived in that city. It was like the Murrieta Temecula area, in SoCal. The worst people I have ever lived around in my life, dude. The whole fucking area was just full of bigots, dude. It was terrible. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you too. The area that we live now is so much better, dude. It's like mostly like big minority groups that are in here. I fucking love it, dude. So much better. Move to Texas, better excuse now, thank you, dog. I am not interested in moving to Texas. There's a lot of stuff in Texas that just doesn't align with my moral compass, that I think like it's not a great place for me to go. But you're right. It is a lot cheaper to live there. You're not wrong about that. I don't know if I would, if I were to ever move, I would just move to a cheap place in California. Like there are plenty of cheap. I can move to Bakersfield, right? And that place is pretty cheap, but it is like 2 or 3 hours outside of LA. Like right now, I'm like probably an hour and a half. Move to Texas, then you're trapped. Like I don't know if I could ever, even if I were to move to say like Austin, I don't think I would want to. It would have to be like I would have to be like a major. It'd have to be like a major career opportunity. I think that's the only way I would consider it. It'd have to be like a huge career opportunity. We're from San Bern to deep South Texas. You in San Bern, damn, dude. Dude, I'm pretty sure that there's this area, both, dude. Speaking of which, we're pretty sure that there were people coming in from San Bernardino into Riverside County, where my brother lives, and my brother's car got broken into, and he lives in I thought was a nice area, but apparently not. They would come on off the freeway, and so they broke into my brother's car after Christmas, and stole all the stuff in there, which he shouldn't have left it in there in the first place. But he's young, so lesson learned. And then they tried to break into his girlfriend's car, but they jammed it, so she had to get that fixed. They stole his roommate's car out of the locked garage. So they broke into a locked garage and then broke into a locked car and stole his roommate's car. And the worst part about it is he didn't have any insurance. They did find his car like the next day, and it was relatively fine. Like obviously there was like problems with damage on the like exterior damage, I think, and they hot wired his ignition, so his ignition was broken. But yeah, they also left a pizza receipt in his car though, so I don't know if they actually ended up catching them because they had like found a pizza receipt for that time, so they might have like figured out who it was and caught him. I haven't texted my brother about that. I should ask him. But yeah, it's good that they found his car the next day, dude. I thought they were gonna find his car in cinder blocks for straight up. But I guess they just went for a joyride. They went and got some Pizza Hut, and then that was that. No cars are saved, dude. Yeah, one time, with my ex, she had a coworker who worked in San Bernardino, and like she also had like a fiance / husband, or something. It was her, maybe just a boyfriend. He did like stairs. This dude was probably the most racist dude I've ever met in my life. Like outwardly racist. Like anything that came on that could even be remotely attributed to any minority group, holy shit, this dude would go on a fucking tangent about some shit for a little bit. I remember like some like I think it was like hip hop or rap came on, and he was like, "Oh no," you know, and fucking going off. And I was like, "Isn't this made by like a white dude?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm okay, dude." I was like, when we left, I was like, "Don't you ever take me there again? Like, do not ever. Like, I don't want to be around that guy. I don't want to be friends with him. I don't want to be associated with him." They took my mom's car once from her house just to go around the corner to a gas station. Oh, dude, they really needed to pick up that Twisted Tea, okay? And their legs were tired, all right? Their legs were tired. Oh, shit, dude, the game is that ready. I didn't even realize it was done installing. But yeah, dude, like, apparently, like, dude, it's like literally everything is just like getting yoinked around his neighborhood. Like they broke into his, oh god, that's loud for me. Anyways, turn it down. I need to find my headphone cable. I don't know where it's at. Like I have my headphones, but I don't have the aux cable for it. I can just get another one, but I just don't know where it's at. I want to find the one that I have. Just talking about early access, I'm assuming. What else, dude? Yeah, like I get real paranoid of leaving anything in my car that isn't even remotely has value. If I do, you're not gonna know that it's in there because like it'll look like there's just trash in my car. It's the old, or do you want to take this car that literally has trash in it? You'll look in there and there'll be like a beat up old sun damaged bag in there, and you're like, how long have I been sitting there? I have an old DoorDash bag in my car. If you pick it up, like the red like dye / coating on the bag, or like maybe there's another material woven over it, literally is crumbling off, like legit crumbling off the bag, because I don't use the bag, but it's still back there. It's great to put stuff under. Okay, dude. Name Peter. Bob and Dale. Alright, clearly. This is very me-coded. Yo, what up, Andrew? Alright, so coat of arms. We'll go with this. Primary color, secondary color, and then like what's the white? What about like the middle? Can we change the color of this? Oh, okay. So field A. What if I do? And I didn't switch this to be like blue and red. Okay, what about blue and yellow? Like there. Yeah, we do that. And then in field C, the primary color like orange. What about that? There we go. I like how that stands out. And then what about this? Blue in the boat? That's fine. Number of instances. How many boats we put in there? Yeah, I like the one big boat. Scale? Let's get it to just like barely fit in there. There we go. Which is literally where it was at 1. Alright, new game. Bobbindale. Interesting. I can't move that up and down. So I think I'll keep... I kind of like the big thing in the middle, though. But, like, I don't like that the boat's cut off. If I could put the boat down... I need, like, an X and Y axis on this. That'd be great. I'll leave it as this. Oh, wait, can I... If I go into field B... Wait, if I Dominion field B, and is there a U... Wait... No. Definitely scale him up. Yeah, it doesn't really work the way that I think it's gonna work. I don't even know what this symbol is supposed to... Oh, is it like this? Can I put something else here then? There we go. Like that maybe? Or maybe one of that? Or what about one of these moons? Yeah, we'll go with that. Yo, what up, Sin? Would that be like the appropriate way to nickname your name? Would it be Sin? Or would it be something else? Yo, what up, Vale? Restoring the peace, rise to prosperity on the edge. Grow your city and raise your forces as quickly as possible. The lands are pestered by raiders and undefeated settlements will quickly perish. Let's go with the middle one. I don't know if we want to like be jumping into combat when I literally know nothing about the game. It'd actually be Ken. Okay. Okay. I will remember that. Usually you spend hours in customers, they think they solved that problem but had a coat of arms. Dude, if they would have allowed me to customize the character's portrait into like an actual face, I would have made the goddamn ugliest character possible, okay? You know, do you remember when I played that the Chinese MMO where you like flew around on a sword? Do you remember that character? That's what we would have done. End goal, yeah, dominate. Yeah, we'll just do a balanced medium. Like, we'll not worry about too much about changing any of this because I don't have enough knowledge about the game. Dude, what Ken? What's the worst way someone's ever pronounced your name? Oh, I'm lagging right now a little bit. I have a few really bad ones. I've been called Kenny. I've been called SGT Kenny as well, which is like all right, let me pause the game. All right, maybe we need to change some settings before we launch the game. I've been called Sergeant Kanye before. I don't know how that one happened, but it did. Oh my god, I have to do it. Okay, wait. Well, before we do that, we already know what we want it to look like. Borderless full screen, yes. Resolution, quality, performance, limited to 60, sharpening off. Let's get everything to medium there. And hopefully it doesn't crash after this. Alright. So we called this guy, what was it, Benindale? Oh god, what was no? We had this one. Oh, this is like so much different. And then I did. No, it had this one. Go. Okay, and then in field B, I switched it to this. I did something like that. And then field C, it was like this guy, and. Wait, I didn't change the colors here. I think I had this like also blue and white. Go down to here. Scale him. Didn't he have a crown on? Close enough. What did I have here? It was a boat. Where's the boat? Boat. Brown. And there was like a blue background. Close enough. Yo, what up, Starn? What was another one? There was another one that was real bad, and I don't remember it now. Okay, we didn't crash this time. Woohoo! Let's save. There we go. New message. Build up your town, your manor. When ready, press the claims towards the regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battles. I will unite these lands. If a manor family needs food, in manor lords, families need food and fuel and a roof above their heads. Supplies in the region panel show how much you've got left. Got it, got it. I have 4 months of food and I have no fuel. Fuel is only consumed in the winter, or it's doubled in the winter. Additionally, some workplaces consume fuel per month as well. Okay. Well, I mean, like, we probably want an area where we chop wood, right? Like construction. Oh. Okay, dude. Why am I having... Let me try something real quick. I do have SnapCam on. So, like, this could be causing it. But, like, nah. I don't feel like that would be it. Maybe if I get out of Borderless... Appears your game crashed, my lord. Yes. Yes, it did. No, not new. Load. Indeed it did. Maybe it's Borderless. Sometimes Borderless full screen causes problems. Alright. Construction. Oh, there we go. This is what I wanted to see. Every region and manor has strengths and weaknesses. Be sure to check your resource deposits as well as investigate soil fertility before deciding on your direction of town. And your region has weak fertility, consider setting up trade. How do we do that? Setting help map. Map maybe? Where are we? Okay, so this is our region. Okay. We have iron deposit, we have a berry deposit, we have clay deposit, stone deposit, wild animals, rich deposit. This shows you the regions which are, you can press the claims of the other regions when you gain enough influence, okay? More about that later. How do we look at fertility? Approval. Where'd my guys go? They're way over here. Regional wealth. Livestock. We have 1 oxen. You just started? Yeah, I have zero knowledge about the game mechanics. Burger, new settlement, small village. Burger plots, level 1 or here or higher, 0 out of 5. Okay. Army, construction, roads, settings. No. When I look at, let's say, wasn't there one for berries, like over here? Trees uprooted for construction. Do I have to put this on it, or it just has to be nearby? I'm assuming it just has to be nearby. But before we start building other camps, we should just have something that's gonna get us logs. Unassigned families work on construction automatically. Got it. Timber requires oxen to be moved. Villagers will automatically get the oxen they need. Okay, okay. We got a lot of homeless people. Residential. Some buildings have more flexible way. Place 4 points in. Extension. I'm gonna lose it, dude. Okay, hold on. Let's make an adjustment here. I'm gonna close SnapCam and switch my camera over and see if that helps. I just want to play the game. So you're gonna not see me for a moment. And here I wanted to turn my camera stuff back on, but if it's gonna cause the game to crash, I might not be able to do it. Crap. Well, I have my camera here, so it shows it here. Do I need to properties like deactivate and reactivate it? There we go. Back to this. Into this. Alright. This has been happening to a lot of indie games for me recently. And I don't think it has anything to do like with my computer. I think it has to do with me streaming. Which I guess like does. See, where is the soil fertility? Weak fertility. What the fuck is going on? And you know what? This has been happening to Unreal games specifically. On any game that's been created on Unreal has been having this problem. The same games that had this problem before, I think, was the car breaching game, Pacific Drive. That was also Unreal, I'm pretty sure. And then it also happened on Enshrouded, which I think was also Unreal. Did it save my settings? Trying to think of like, what is this after there's been a performance? I just want to play the game. This is why I want a dual PC setup, to stop having issues like this. Because if I have a dual PC setup, it just runs the game. Just the game, nothing else. And then the other computer does all the streaming stuff. Alright, buddy. Logging. I thought it was lagging again, but no, it's not. Got it. Got it. Let's make some roads. Some workplaces allow you to use hand carts to transport 10 goods at once. However, pulling a hand cart is extremely slow. Make sure you're connected to the roads. Got it? Got it. Do we definitely want like a road right there? A solid road. You know, a roundabout. You gotta have one of those, right? It's for traffic, okay? We'll do that too. Boom. All right, we got roads. Saving again. Just to being safe, you know. Forester's Hut, that plants new trees. It's something that we'll also want. But let's work on residential for now. Well, snap, The first 2 points mark the house. Plot points. That looks kind of... Plot's too small. So it's too small if it's facing that way. Okay. So we gotta do something like this. You may have physically moved. It can take some proof of extent. It's talking about game speed. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. It actually shows the house in there. Oh no, it's not what I wanted to do at all. Like 3 houses, huh? And then they could also be expanded. Oh, did I not build like this one over here? Oh, that was my last 2 wood. I got no more wood. What is that? Yeah, over here. Yeah. Yo, can you get to work? Chop them motherfucking trees down. Why is this crashing so much? You know, let me do a Google. Why is Manor Lords crashing when 64 shipping? Game crashes after some random period of time. Yesterday I could play for 2 hours, then I put it. Now today it crashes about 5 minutes, loading it or switching to another one. And before I had started the other 2 games, for some reason, it's the same issue or similar issue that I'm having, I think. Low level fatal on a resource P. Yep. Or low file unknown. Yep, same line. P. Yeah, so this guy's having the same problem as me. Reinstalling, editing game, reinstalling game, updating DirectX, installed. Okay. If In a fit of irony, what seemed to be working at least, my save haven't crashed for 15 minutes before it was 3 to 4 minutes, is going back to a previous version of the driver graphics card. The irony here is that the new NVIDIA drivers are supposed to be optimized for Mandalore specifically, but either NVIDIA effed up or the game is not tested enough to catch up to this problem. Today this guy found this might be the cause. Hello, fellows. After a bit of bug testing and scaling the forums for solutions, I have found the issue. For some, the livestock, mainly oxen and mules, are the core component to why this game crashes. Just follow these steps and you should be good. Make sure your game is completely paused while doing this. Do not make it go more than 1 times speed during rebuilding until the structures are rebuilt. If you have see, this is not the problem that I am experiencing because it's literally the beginning of the game. Yeah, that's not my issue. When it's literally happening at the start of the game and I've built quite literally like one thing, I don't think that's the problem. And these are posts from like 4 days ago. So like this is a problem that still very much exists. Huh. Unknown function system. If you run the exe as administrator, it's a good chance, say, certain DDL files are missing in Google Down system. Place another in DDL. You know, let's try that. Let's send and close. Let's try that. Let's where is it at? Where is it? Manor Lords? Let's try running it in administrator and see if that fixes it. Where's my run in administrator options? Is this Battletoads? Did I ever fix that sound? I think my Stream Deck is straight up like just busted right now. I need to like update the software because it doesn't connect properly. But I can manually type it in. Here we go. Yeah. Same, dude. There was so much stuff going on. What? Like, am I tripping? I thought you used to just be able to right click and then do run as administrator. Where is like things are coming on by, dude. Like, wasn't I just able to like right? Okay, so I can run as administrator here. Why can't I run as administrator on this? Properties? Right click properties. It says to go to the compatibility tab. Right-click on the Steam on your desktop or navigate to Steam folder and right-click Steam and select property. I'd have to go to actual Steam to do this. I don't want to run Steam as administrator. I want to run a particular game. Properties. Advanced? No. There are no previous versions. Advanced into here? No. This is security options. That doesn't apply. I am just straight chipping. Not knowing you have to give a launch command to the game through Steam. A launch command to the game through Steam? So I have to add a line into the launch options? Do you know what that line option is? I'm used to like right clicking on anything and just running as administrator. Let me Steam administrator launch option. Run as user administrator. This? Yeah, cause dude, I have like not been able to play the game for more than 5 minutes without it crashing. I've tried multiple things with inside the settings of the game by like making it full screen instead of window, borderless. Like I have switched this stuff, I've turned stuff down pretty low, like, and it just keeps crashing. It just keeps fucking crashing. I just want to play the goddamn game. Looks like it saved after I built some roads, or maybe I manually saved, I don't know. After I built the roads, I do not remember. We'll see if that fixes it. Okay, let's pause the game for now. We have not built any of the houses, so that's one thing that we don't have. We do not have houses built. Let's all the way to there, to here, to up there. We don't have enough goods for that. Okay. Then let's start here then. We can build 3 houses. What else do we have here? No, we don't want to worry about the army right now. A well should have been something we probably created first. Probably. We're working on the logging camp, so once we get that up and running, we can start collecting logs. You know. What about the speeds? Is there like a quick button for this? To switch the speeds up?
Check that doorway's width so that a cart can fit.
Damn, you can really zoom into what these guys are doing.
Time to find a good tree and soft ground.
going on,
Summer's coming
fellas?
soon. Soon.
What do you guys still need that's under construction, huh? There's the crash. I click on the eye of your portrait in the upper right corner. Okay. This is important information for where I'm gonna spam my welding hood in Discord. Alright, back to the drawing board. Has anyone else talked about this? Like, the DDL file running in administrator didn't seem to have changed anything. Similar error occurred to me with Pacific Drive game as well. Changing the game to launch in DDXL stops the crashes. How do you change a game to launch into DX11? Because I did have the exact same issue. To fix the issue, go into your game user files. Edit the file and change the value to material quality from 0 to 1 or 2. Wait, wrong thing? Oh no! I was like, sweet! And then it wasn't that. Yeah, so how would I launch this in DX11? I'm just gonna add this line to it. Okay. I miss the days when I put on games and they just ran. I miss those days. But this has been very common recently. Specifically with Unreal. And a lot of games I've been playing recently are made with Unreal. That's an awfully long time on this loading screen, comparatively. It's a bug with the game as of April 26th, but it's been like a week, right? I thought they would have it fixed by then. Okay, well, I don't think that worked because it's not launching the game. It's stuck on this screen. Steam discussions. Thank you for bringing this to attention. We passed it to the developer. We'll be looking into this as a priority. We're on the case and we'll work to address the issue. When did they post that? I'm curious. They posted that on the 26th, so they have been looking into this issue for a week. I feel like this is not an issue with the game, it's an issue with Unreal. Because this has appeared in multiple other games. So launching this as DX11 didn't work because now the game is just stuck. Oh, wait. Wait a second. It moved. Nope, there we go. I'm going to try to launch it one more time with DX11. Maybe it just got stuck on something, you know? Maybe something weird happened. And then I'll remove that. Because that feels like an awfully long time for them to not have figured out the patch. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's getting stuck when I try to launch it as that. Like it does the thing and then it like supposed to load in and then it just stops. So let's remove the DDXL off, or DXLL. Why do I keep saying L? DX11. I mean, I could verify game files, but that takes so long to do. Yeah, it's literally all these people are having the same exact issue. Any updates yet? Let's go to like towards the end. I spent the last 2 days trying to fix this. I'm going to play for about 10 minutes at a time. So this was posted on the 28th, and there hasn't been. It was on the 29th. Saying fixed it by removing ml.aa property value from the settings ENI file found in app data location Manalord save configure Windows no editor. Think you're gonna wait a year before buying it? I mean, yeah, it is an early access. I feel like everyone needs to be very wary about Unreal Engine games that are in early access. Try this. All right. Try this launch option. Because dude, I wanted to play Pacific Drive really bad when it came out. Like I think I was playing the demo and it was crashing like all the time. Yeah, it's task. All right, properties. Put that instead. A bunch of people have said that this guy's solution works, so let's see if this is the actually worked. He said just some, like I see 3 people that said just tried this, it worked. Oh, okay, that's already an improvement. We actually launched the game. Already huge improvement. Game launched. Now, there's one thing I would love to fix or have operational while we're doing this, and that's going back to borderless. When I'm in border mode, I feel constricted to one monitor. I hate it. Alright, build the stuff. You said the portrait, right? Ah. Wait, this isn't my guy, or is it? I thought he had brown hair. Oh, whatever. Still crashed. Did not fix the issue. Doesn't work for everyone. Still needs to be addressed with Unreal. Temporary fix is something better than that. Unfortunately, did not reserve, and I attempted removing. Instructed, however, the issue persisted. If we are within certain parameters, it should not be altered. Please advise this thread. Bug report thread. So here's a possible solution, they say. So I need to go into the properties of where this game is located. Where would this even be in? Oh, it's in app data. Percent app data, and then we're already in the correct user. Then roaming, no, not roaming. We need to go back to app data, and then we need to go into local, and then we need to find Manor Lords. Manor Lords save. Crashes? No, that's not where this is at. This is a completely separate. This is for when trying to find config. Windows no editor. Where the fuck is the INF files? Uh Like, here's possible solution. You gotta do this and this to find the settings INF, and then yeah, if you find them, you do it. It's like, where are they located? Well, great question. Great question. Where are they located? All right, you gotta locate them deep within your heart. Is this the setting? This is like. It is a setting. I mean, we can open this with like. Can I open this? Is it in here? Oh, wait, hold up. Find settings INF. Okay, this is settings. I don't know if this is an INF file. I assume that it is. If I look at the properties, does it say INF at the end of it? Yes, there we go. Okay, so we found it. All right. And change MLAA mode equal FSR to nothing. To just leave it blank. But I didn't have it as FSR. Mine was DLSS. So, like, is it because I was running it in DSSS? But it was also happening in FSR. And then, yes, save it. So I leave it blank. I launch it. Boy, about to brick his PC. Hold on, let me delete System32. Dude, one time when I was a kid, I thought I could fix the computer by, like, because it had a virus and it was, like, infecting a lot of shit. I don't know who got the virus on the computer. It definitely wasn't me at 11 years old. Or 12, 13, however old I was. Not me. Definitely not. And so I did Malwarebytes. And Malwarebytes, especially back then, you could accidentally delete very important things. So I deleted a lot of stuff that said it was infected, which then broke the computer. And then, like, my mom's friend had to, like, salvage, like, data and photos off of it. And they were able to get a lot, but yeah, I bricked that computer. Real bad. Here's the crash. So I literally cannot even spend a minute in the game. Not even a minute in the game. Maybe I try running it on a different, like, because that was DLSS. So maybe I try running it on not DLSS. I try running it on something else. Something just restarted on my computer. Some program. I don't know what it was. Maybe just have no anti-analyzing. Just have it off. No anti-analyzing. Alright. Time for a refund? Yeah, I could refund this, yeah. But I also really want to play it. So if I could fix it. But then again, if it's like I go over 2 hours. It's weird. I watched Sammy play this for like a long time and he didn't have any issues. Spaceman Splash? I was watching him play it for a while. But he does have a dual PC setup, so that's probably why. That didn't fix anything. Wait, I just had an idea. What if when I'm loading that save, it's loading like the old shit? You know what I mean? Like it's loading previous settings that have already been printed onto that save. Can I just random this? I like that one. It looks fine. Hans. Okay. No, yeah, for sure. For sure. Completely understand that.
Summer's coming soon.
I don't know why it didn't let me connect that at first. What are our settings currently as of right now? It does have it off. Resolution scale. I could turn resolution scale down. If that ends up being a problem. This has to be a bug within Unreal. Like, because like I said, I had the same exact issue on Pacific Drive. So it makes me wonder, like, this has to be a specific problem to Unreal. Okay. Material quality issues? Is that another settings INF change? Because I know you posted it in the Windows No Editor. Okay. Edit file, material quality is from 0 to 1. If it happens again, I'll do that. Sir.
Summer's coming soon.
Get out of the way so the ox can pull this up, okay? And I still think he needs to bring one more log over. Move to a granary. We need a storehouse. Oh yeah, dude. Before we do any of that, we gotta get this going, okay? We don't have a lot of wood. We got 6 timber. All right. We're working on that stuff. We gotta make sure that this is up and running. The Zoxon needs to pull another piece over. My mic working now? Okay, there it goes. I didn't even realize that my mic stopped working. They customize your character to devs put you in the game. They came and modeled me in my home, of course. Yeah, we've been crashing all day. All right, so now I was saying I'm gonna do the edit. I don't know how long my microphone has been broken, or how long the program went down. Probably when it made that weird sound. When it sounded like a program was going. Okay, so we need to go into app data again. So what was it? It was the app data, local, Manor Lords, saved. Oh wait, was it here or was it in here? Save config. Config, Windows no editor. Settings. This one, or is it a different one? Your mic broke when the game did. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't just me talking. Material quality level 1. Yep, no, that's already been fixed. Our material quality is already been changed to 1. From 0 to something else, 1 or 2. So it's not that. That's been fixed in the game. So that's already something that's already working. The joys that don't have places but have them. Dude, yeah. I actually think this is an issue that's occurring only with Unreal games, because I had the same exact issue apply to Pacific Drive, which is also, I think, an Unreal game, and I had the same crashes happening in that game after a certain amount of time. I was gonna try something and I forgot what it was. Trade routes are not functioning as a purchase to reproduce. And they've been posting about this for like a week. In this, like, it's like every day there's multiple people who post about it. in this bug thread. It's called early access. Yeah, dude. What was that one game that came out that's supposed to be like Tarvok adjacent, the Gray Warzone? Like Sammy was playing it, and I was talking to his chat, people in his chat, and I said, someone asked like, oh, when's this game gonna come out? And I told them, I was like, honestly, this is pre-alpha. I'm guessing that the game's not going to launch into early access for like 6 months, because I feel like they still have a lot of stuff they need to do before launching their game on Steam. It came out 2 weeks later, or a week later, 1 week to 2 weeks later, they launched into early access on Steam. And the vast majority of people who bought the game when they first bought it could not run the game. And then they did say that it requires high specs to run. But I think it's like, dude, if the vast majority of people can't run your game and it's not like an extremely intensive game, probably should have waited. Probably should have waited. I gotta say. I made a fatal mistake of having a long ass cut along my thumb and eating. Yeah, I keep getting an Unreal crash like over and over and over. And this happened to me on Pacific Drive too. And I don't like, they say they're working on it, and they first posted about it like a week ago. But it's still an issue, for at least for me. I mean, do I have more driver updates? Like, I'll check. I might have driver updates. Like, maybe that's why. But like, I updated my driver, what was it, with Enshrouded, and I still had crashes too. And I think Enshrouded, I don't know, I don't remember if Enshrouded was Unreal, but I had crashes on that game over and over and over. Yeah, I did the mode setting. I deleted that. I can try it again. But I deleted and left it blank. The material quality thing is already set to 1. It's like some people said that it was set to 0, but they must have fixed that already. I have the law mode, like, it's set right now, but I did delete it initially, so maybe I need to delete it again, and like that'll maybe fix it. Like, is there update drivers? I mean, there was a release on the 16th. This is going to make my stream go down if I update it. Right now, like, my stream will go down when it actually updates. Did you have a save that existed before you changed it? I did have a save. You know, that's a good point. So let's go ahead. We'll save this again, right? We'll do this. We'll save. So now it's blank again, because I really don't want to have to update my drivers while on stream, because it crashes the stream usually. And we will make another new save to test it with that being blank. Because, yeah, that save was before Emily Mullen, and I made a new save. But I'd also, it wasn't set on FSR anymore. It was set to a different one. Delete the old ones? Okay. Well, I mean, like, if I'm not loading the old ones, do you think that would still be an issue? No reason to keep them around anyways, because they're currently borked. And no, wait. Gotta choose that man right there. The longest the game's gone without crashing for me, I think, is like 5-10 minutes. Oh, stone deposit, huh? Okay, this map is way different than the last 2 maps we had. Like, way different. yeah, like maybe streaming could be a part of it. But like there's a lot of people talking about it, so I know it's not just a me issue, and it might not just be pertaining to streaming. Cause like, yeah, this is the idle skilling. Maybe. The fuck is that? Why is Live Studio? Oh, Live Studio straight up crashed. Let me see if I could fix that. If I like turn it off and then turn this back on, did it reconnect? No. It's straight end on TikTok side. Close it and reopen. It also could be because I have like fucking 2 programs open that are streaming. Like that could be it too. Like annoying. But like it's not the only thing. Sound like a phone call? Yeah, right. I think that literally is what happens when live TikTok live goes down. Funny the one IKEA. I've that's the only thing I've been able to start the game and put down a logging camp. Not finish the logging camp. I only built it halfway. It calls you. I guess that's just the alarm sounds. It's only happened like 2 times, so it's like an uncommon sound that I hear. When I hear it, I usually think it's like Facebook Messenger or something. But that's not the case. Okay. I'm gonna check app percent. No, it's not what I fucking. Not see search results. Like, go to the file. Yes. Back to Manor Lord. Let's make sure that it still says what it says. What it's supposed to say. But we got to go to app data, then local, then into here. Manor Lord, saved, config, window editor, settings. Okay, it's not even there anymore. It's gone. Which is, I think it's supposed to... No, wait. There it is. Why does it still say that? Okay, deleted. Save. This is going to be the last try. How much time? We've put 49 minutes in of crashing. Windows no editor? Not sure if that's the one you clicked. It should be. App data, local. Manor, saved, config. Yeah, Windows no editor. Yeah. And then that's still blank. Okay. Okay, dude. We don't got any saves. Good. This guy spanked that on a basket. We're gonna be out here collecting berries. All right. Will we crash? Yay or nay? After 10 minutes or 5 minutes. 10 minutes is like an achievement in itself. Yeah? Yeah? They don't mean anything so far. Damn, there's a big road next to me already. All right. I guess we don't have to build very far for our logging camp. Oh, I got it. Leave me alone. Up. Well, well, well. I guess it was a nay. I guess it was a nay. All right, there's one last thing that I can do. I've sent it the report like 10 times already, so we don't think we need to send it again. The stream will probably go down once this finishes updating. So I will have to start, stop, and then if it doesn't work after that, I'm gonna hit the refund. And we will just pick it up at some later date at some point. I was thinking about picking up the RimWorld DLC, but I'd have to pick up 2 of the DLCs because I didn't buy the DLC last time. So that means I'd have to spend $50 or $20 because I had a $30 gift card. Man sacrifices everything for Manor Lords. A lord has to sacrifice for his people, okay? I have to sacrifice for his people. Gonna run Bitchmark or hardware, hard disk, Sentinel, Google. Device loss, but is often found exception violation. I don't think that has anything to do with what's going on with me, because I try to look up some stuff that specifically is pertaining to Unreal Engine games, since I had this with an issue with an other Unreal Engine game. I only have royalty and ideology. Yeah, that's the one that I have, and then the other one is the tech one, right? And then there's the horror one. No one can solve the problem. That guy's post. Okay. I'm going to stop the stream, install it, and just start the stream again after because it's going to crash anyway. So give me like, I don't know,